Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura Santa. We have the Akina route completed, Itsumi's route completed. I've done my research. There is, of course, Santa's route left, which will be easy to acquire. And there is Harem route left, which I will cheat my way to. So it's probably just like choose this place and then they go there and we'll get what we need to get. Or something like that. Anyway, let us begin. The last route, where some choices can be skipped until we get to the point we need to be at. Akina. In the end, after thinking as much as I loved Itsumi, I think Akina would win for me. Still. Okay. Now we are going the lonely way. Let's stay at home. I guess I will just relax today. I don't really need to go out all the time, right? Koji! Hey, who was that? Was it Santa? I hear her voice somewhere. Koji, help! It's coming from behind the window? Opening the curtain reveals her, clinging desperately to the windowsill. Koji, let me in! Questions can happen later. I open the window to the chilling wind and pull her in. All over myself apparently, I pull too hard and lose my balance. Her breaths wind up, squeezing against my face. Koji, are you okay? My words don't come out except as muffled noises. What was that? I can't hear you. My hands flay to grasp her shoulders and push her up and off of me. Sweet living air floats in as I gasp for breath. Sorry about that. Santa is clumsy. She jumps to her feet and I slowly stand up. So, you knew where I live. But why didn't you just knock? Would be easier, don't you think? I got nervous. I thought I was going to get lost in the apartment complex. So I took the quickest route to your home. I suppose that's fair. She seems upset by the whole thing, so I should drop it. Next time, call before you come. I'll show you the way. Thank you, Koji. I'm not going to ask how she managed to reach my window. She's a Santa. She can defy logic, okay? She can do magical things. After all that's happened, I realized that applying logic to this week simply isn't going to work. I've managed to get in plenty of work, so I have some time off. So we can spend time together. She begins to look around my apartment. It's not very Christmassy around here. Well, I didn't buy any decorations. Why not? What the hell is wrong with you? Because I thought that I was going to be alone for Christmas. Well, that's no longer the case. There is no way I can allow your apartment to be so barren, Koji. It's time for some Christmas spirit. She pulls out her wands and begins twirling it. Hold my hand for a moment, Koji. Hey, hold your hand. She reaches out with one hand, the other still twirling the candy cane. Yeah, there's something I want you to see. My hand clasped with her own. Now close your eyes. This party is a secret. I guess I'll just roll with it. Can I open my eyes yet? Of course. Hey, what? Where are we? This is my workshop. Santa's workshop. But Don't question it, Koji. Just don't question it. Right, here's a workshop. Now then, let's make some decorations. My family taught me how to make them, so I think I'm pretty good at it. You mean there's an entire family of Santas? Yep, we look after different parts of the world. So is there Santa with a big belly and a white beard? You're talking about Dad? You mean that Santa Claus is your dad? Yep, would you like to meet him? Maybe he'll have time after Christmas is over. This week gets stranger with each passing moment. I guess in a world this big, it makes sense. Even with magic, no one person can only do so much. How big is your family, Santa? Let me think. Her face screws up with a thoughtful expression. She even lightly bangs the candy cane on her skull. Sorry, I lost count. That's how many of you there are? Well, of course, making toys for billions of children is not that easy. What kind of virility does Father Claus possess? That's what you're thinking? I'm thinking, how is Mother Claus capable of giving birth to that many people? And what about Mrs. Claus? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Koji. I'm sorry. I didn't let you finish your thinking. Even though magic is involved somehow, I can hardly believe it. Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about the Claus family. Anyway, since we have this much time, I can make some quality decorations. She turns to a workbench as she speaks. Then her hands speed up into a blur as she grabs various things and starts putting them together. Done! She bounced back to me, Christmas lights almost spinning out her arms. Let's go back and decorate the apartment. There's no way I'm going to let you have holiday blues. Thank you, but... But? How do we get back? That's easy, just close your eyes again. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. A sharp clap is audible next to me. Open them. I think my apartment looks a little different now. Yep, back safe and sound. Open your eyes. Huh? She finally turns around to notice where she is. Is this a lingerie store? It seems so. I'm so sorry, Koji. This doesn't usually happen. Are you sure? Well, maybe sometimes. She's awfully clumsy and absent-minded. I bet this kind of thing happens all the time. Close your eyes again. Maybe I'll actually be back at my apartment this time. 1, 2, 3. And her clapping sound echoes through the air again. Maybe it's because she's saying 1, 2, 3. At the first time she didn't say that. Oh, we're back. Finally, we make it back, safe and sound. Hey Santa, looks like it worked this time. Wait, where is she? I look around, but Santa is nowhere to be found. Santa, where did you go? Then I nearly trip over a bump on the floor. Santa is sprawled out on the floor of my apartment, completely dazed. Anyone remember Sakura Swim Club and what happened with the cable from the gamepad? Well, we have a little repeat of the story here. But this time, it's the freaking Christmas lights that are not managed well. Her lovingly crafted Christmas decorations are scattered everywhere, covering her. Eh? Help! I can't move! Help me, Koji! She rifts within the wires and ornaments, but she's stuck. If anything, she only gets herself more entangled. To make matters worse, her skirt has been flipped up. I mean, why do you say worse? Don't look under my skirt! My panties! This is the second time you've seen them! As Nympho escapes from her. Look, don't worry about your panties, okay? Just relax, everything will be fine. That's definitely something I never expected to say. Now there's a cute girl stretched out on my apartment floor. She's actually quite pretty, with a bit of, you know, in the right places. I shouldn't let myself get distracted. The The first thing to do is to try to free her from that mess. As I look at the mountain of Christmas decorations, I begin to despair. I don't have an idea how I'm going to manage it, but I will try. Hold still, okay? I'm going to get you out of this mess. Okay. I tuck a bit of tinsel, but she lets out a sharp cry. That's pulling on something. It seems to be wrapped around her chest, so that every time I pull it squeezes. It's not that the view isn't nice, but she seems really upset. I'm going to need to reach around. Start to pull on it again, this time taking it slow. She only lets go of a small sniffle this time. Success, it's free. Now I need to get Christmas lights. Except they are wrapped over her fix until they... That's going to be a problem. A massive problem. Be gentle, Koji, please. This is the first time. I'm not just a high school anymore, but there's some places that are... How do I do this without... Who am I kidding? There's no way, I have to do it! After one of the greatest struggles in my life, Santa is free from the decorations. She sniffles again. Why am I so clumsy? Everything's going so wrong! Wrong! Hey, everything's fine. I'm happy that you visit me, Santa. Thank you, Koji. You remind me of Dad. A little. I mean, of course Santa is cool, but I don't know if I should take this in a bad way or a good way. Hopefully we are not talking about the looks. I mean, the bird is cool, but when we talk basically under the neck to the freaking feet, it's not looking good. Anyway, whatever. He's such a gentleman. Also, we're talking about the mind, basically. That's good. Okay, I can take it. So in that case, Santa is full. I don't doubt it. I'm not sure I can measure up to an actual legend. Legend. Now then, let's decorate. Of course. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That should have been like that from the very start. After a short while, we'll cover the room with lights. Now for the most important decoration. It's not Christmas without the Christmas tree, is it? Not at all. Before I know it, it goes up in the corner. Come on then, we have to get it ready. Her merriment is infectious. Sure, I'd love to. From the massive box of decorations she brought, we pull out all kinds. Both of us reach for the same branch, our fingers brushing against each other. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. She's getting really worked up over it. What a shy girl. After a while, the tree is done. We did it! Doesn't it look lovely? Absolutely. For a moment, we stand there and admire our handiwork. It feels warmer in here now. Do you think so? Yeah, I could tell how gloomy it was. There wasn't a Christmas cheer in here at all. But now there's plenty of it. She sheepishly fidgets in place. Sorry about today, by the way. Yeah, I was nervous because that was the first time I've shown someone my workshop. Really? I'm the first person to see it? Yes. That's actually special, isn't it? Most people don't see Santa in their entire lives. Yet I got invited to her workshop. If I didn't know better. Why me exactly? Well, I just think that you're special, Koji. And after you help me so much, I want to do something nice for you too. There's something there at least. Well, thank you, Santa. And thank you for the decorations. You're welcome. If you're lucky in Christmas spirit, I won't be far away. She glanced at the clock. Oh, I've still got more toys to make before the big day. I'll come back another day. Thank you for letting me in today, Koji. You're welcome. Just remember to use the door next time. Okay. Or she can just teleport inside the apartment. She begins to climb. Hey, no! Use the door, not the window. But I might get lost. Stop it. What a day that was. Okay, so you could say I met a girl who really brings out the Christmas spirit in you. Her? Someone who likes Christmas? Sounds like a girl who'd fit in perfectly with the family. She's definitely a family person, alright. So, you done anything with her yet? Coffee? Date? Anything? Well, she turned up at my apartment today. Whoa, that's fast. Hey, nothing happened. Sure. Just don't rush yourself. I'm not, she's just really nice. Innocent too. You always had a thing for the shy ones. That's true. Anyways, I'm glad to hear you have someone to spend Christmas with. I gotta go, make sure that our card about the station is ready for our next game. Don't worry, I will. See you, Koji. See you, Daichi. And that's how we ended the conversation with our brother, Daichi. And if Santa turns out to be quite interesting. I've learned that magic is real, at least Christmas magic. Santa is a gifted toy maker, in spite of her clumsiness. The size of family is still amazing. Though we still don't know the exact number, but I guess it makes sense in retrospect. I mean, there's no way that only one Santa Claus handles everything, right? Right! Even if he had elves, there's no way he could deliver it all by himself. So he apparently made sure there were enough Santas to keep up. Well, no matter how we look at it, this theory of wing cloud makes absolutely a lot of sense. Considering Santa is, I believe, immortal, and he and his wife get a child, like, let's say every 5 years, right? That means we get 20 kids per century. That's a lot. Anyway. Okay, I wonder what Christmas dinner is like when they all have the same name, in the same room. Hey Santa, could you pass the gravy? But the one I'm most interested in is the cute, clumsy girl I found. I want to learn all about her. But when will she turn up again? There's still plenty of time at the Christmas house, so I wonder. I'll just have to think about it. Visit, see if Santa shows up. See if Santa shows up again. Maybe I'll wait to see if Santa shows again. She did say she'd be dropping by someday. Still, I don't know when that will be. I don't think Santa Claus owns a phone. Still, what if I wait the entire day and she doesn't turn up? That would be depressing. Just then a sharp knock comes from the door. Hello, Koji. I used the door just like you asked. Didn't get lost along the way, did you? Not at all. See, you should have more faith in yourself. It's not that hard. You're right. So I was wondering, are you free today? Yep, I was wondering when you were going to show. So you're thinking of me. I'm so happy. There's something I want to do, Koji. What's that? I want to see what it's like to go Christmas shopping. It's like getting crushed by the crowds mostly. Yes, that's true. Especially just before Christmas. Well, I'll take you if you want, sure. I'd like that, Koji. I've heard it's very exciting. Everyone wanders around looking for presents. Isn't it just the sweetest time of year? Yep, I guess it is. It's pretty busy though. You can easily get lost in the crowd. I'm sure that I won't. You said I should have some faith in myself, right? Right. If you want to go shopping, then we should go as early as possible. It's even more crowded later in the day. I see. Still, it will be fun, I'm sure. After all, I'll be with you the entire time. I can handle the sweetness. Entire gingerbread house, frosting and all, still wouldn't have as much sweetness as Santa. Alright. Shall I show the way then? Yes, please. I reach for her hand. Koji? Why are you holding hands? I know you said you won't get lost, but I want to make sure. Hold on to my hand and there's no chance, right? I see. If you don't like it, we don't have to. No, it's fine. I'm more than happy to hold your hand, Koji. Okay, Santa. I'm glad. Holding hands with a cute girl. It's certainly something I can enjoy, regardless of why. Anyway, shall we go? I can feel her grip tighten. Sure. So hand in hand we go out on the town. The entire time Santa looks around with curiosity at the sparkling decorations and peers into seemingly every storefront. So people buy their own decorations instead of making them? Yep, usually. Not if everyone can make things like you can. I guess that's why the Claus family is here. So we can make things to bring joy to others. That's a nice thought. That reminds me. By the way, we need to think of a way for you to keep your wand safe. Can you shrink it? Do you have somewhere to put it? Look at her outfit. Do you really think she has some place to put it in? I know what you're thinking when I ask that questions, but no, that's not an option. Not really. On second thought, that's a silly question. What she wears barely counts as clothes in the first place. Koji, goddammit, why do you ask questions that you give the answers later on, after I freaking say something that you should have said in the I can see she doesn't have any pockets or box. Wait, it has a hook on it. So you thought of something? Maybe. Have I? Can I do that to her? An idea is a good idea. Imagine if I lost my wand again and you weren't there. Christmas for here would be ruined. That's the thing I'm most scared of. That I will screw up and Christmas won't happen. Hey, relax. Nothing like this is going to happen. If it does, then just come see me and we'll sort it out, okay? I appreciate it, Koji. Her calmness seems to really bother her. I don't know what I would do to help. Still, I'd do whatever I could. If it wasn't going wrong all the time, it probably will. Happy thoughts, right? Yeah, happy thoughts. I'm Santa after all. Good girls and boys are relying on me to deliver them Christmas joy. So I'll do my best for all of them. That's the spirit. Anyway, where would you like to go, Koji? I know, there's a lot of shops. Wait, are we going to drop the topic of the wand? Can we avoid the one we showed up in last time? You mean the Linger store we teleported into? You didn't have to say it. I was nervous. That's fine. We just won't go there. Thank you. Her attention slowly sweeps over downtown. They know how to get into Christmas spirit here. Is it like this every year, Koji? I know, this is the first year I've spent here. Do you like this town, Koji? Maybe I would like it more if I had friends, I think. Hey, no problem. I'm here with you after all. You won't be alone this Christmas, I promise. She squeezed my hand tightly. Thank you, Santa. I feel really weird calling her that. The first thing that springs to mind for that name is a fat man with a white beard. She isn't anywhere near that. So, why don't you tell me more about your family, Santa? And he still Does she have some kind of second name, maybe? Like, I don't know, Santa Claudia, Santa Natalie, Santa... I don't know. Santa, some girlish name, right? What would like to know? How about your dad? He's nice, warm and jolly. He's a big fur and has a white beard. So he looks like the Santa shown almost everywhere. Yep, people love him, don't you think? It's a Santa you don't get credit for. Credit for one of us is credit for all of us. Because all of us are Santa Claus after all. I see. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a team effort, well, family effort. So how do you pick what Santa goes where? We just decide where we want to go. I like this place, so it's where I decided to stay. Do you ever go back home to the North Pole? Of course, it's not Christmas without our family dinner, you know. Naturally, Santa would celebrate Christmas herself. Christmas is about family, warmth and joy. The North Pole is my home. It will always be the warmest place in the world for me. She closed her eyes and let go of a happy sigh. Maybe you could come for our Christmas dinner, Koji. Christmas dinner, huh? I was thinking out loud? Was I thinking out loud? Yep, you were. Just forget that! She's glowing like Rudolph's shiny red nose. I'm not going to forget this. Having Christmas dinner with the clown's family. I'd get to meet the big guy himself. Although being with this cute girl while doing that would be nice. She's so innocent and pure, as would be expected of a member of the Klaus family. I wonder what would it be like if we were married? By the way, what was that about me not losing my candy cane? Now you're bringing that up. Where do you think I would keep it? I suppose I should tell her. My inner demons have won today. No point beating around the bush. What if you put it between your breasts? Okay. Honestly, I was thinking she would try to put it behind her belt. But I guess Koji has different ideas. Eh? My breasts? My chest? Yes, you'd always feel it so you wouldn't lose track. I've heard all the guys hiding stuff there. Is that so? I mean, some do hide money there. I don't know about other stuff though. I guess it's worth a try. Oh. Then she squeezes the candy cane in between her two massive breasts. So, do you think I can keep track of it like this? If I hold it together, it will never escape? I don't think that would work. Not to mention that this looks more loud than I imagined. Seriously? I knew from the very beginning it would look like that. So you don't think I should try? Maybe. Just keep doing it and we'll see if it works. Okay. She stands there, rubbing her breast against the cane. You're giving me a funny look, Koji. Is something wrong? No, nothing is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I mean... She peers down the length of the wand. I know where it is, but... This doesn't feel right, Koji. You don't have to push them together. Okay. She lets go, release her breasts feel into their natural cleavage. They press together nicely, securing the candy cane perfectly between them. It's too big. Don't you think, Koji? It won't fit in there. The candy cane almost seems like it's melting. As it drops against her skin, I can see a shimmer of stickiness along its surface. What? It starts to coat her chest, giving it a sleek sheen. This feels so wrong, Koji. But it was your idea, so I don't mind. This girl is way too pure. Even if it feels so. Every step causes her chest to bounce softly around the cane, securely squeezing and nudging up and down. Why doesn't this feel right? Are you meant to put things between them, Koji? Not usually. I don't like it. She cups her breast and lifts slightly. The cane starts to slide between them. Now I'm all sticky here. Even when I know where it will be, this feels so very wrong. Then why don't you stop? Because it was suggested and content I want to try. Even if it feels wrong, I'm happy to do what you ask. Look, you don't have to. I've started to feel guilty. It seems like she's instinctively averse to little things, though she keeps stumbling into them by accident. I had a lot of fun today. Santa seems like she enjoyed herself too. Well, Koji, thank you for today. Don't worry about it. It was fun. I want to give you something. She gingerly takes my hand and presses something into my palm. I hold it up. A snow globe. It's special. When I peer deeper into its swirling snow. Is this your workshop? Yes. Shake the globe 3 times and think about Christmas. That way you'll be able to visit me whenever you want. But it's your workshop. Are you sure it's okay with me just dropping by whenever? It's fine if it's okay, it's Koji. I have to say it's fine if it's okay. You're special. Anyway, can I come home with you? Absolutely. She tries behind me, shy this time and carefully avoiding getting too close. This girl. It takes me a while, but I eventually manage to convince Santa to take the stairs like a normal person. She's apprehensive, but we get there safely. How does it feel? Using the door instead. It feels okay, but I still feel like I'd get lost along the way. She really is hopeless. Then again, I guess she has to remember everyone's names and where they live. Making a mistake keeping all that straight isn't so unreasonable. Come on then. Sure. She steps forward onto the trip on nothing. Landing face first in my chest. She plays her arms as she tries to steady herself. Then she just falls still, realizing who she's pressed up against. Hey, are you alright? I'm fine. When she pulls back, she's trying to cover her flushed face with her hands. Sorry, I'm being clumsy again. Don't worry about it. Clumsiness is cute. Honestly, I kind of find her clumsiness to be a little cute. How? How? Why is Koji thinking alike like me? Why do I feel this? Like this? Every time I see you, I get nervous. I'm not very comfortable with people who aren't family. I know you're a good person, Koji. I just can't keep it together. It makes me so nervous. That's not so strange. A lot of people are nervous around others. Considering that she has no experience with typical people around her age, her awkwardness makes perfect sense. Right. Okay. She just stands there in front of my doorway, shuffling her feet. Is there something you need? I was wondering if you did anything to the decorations. Did I force it on you, Koji? Sorry if I did that. No, not at all. In fact, I really appreciate that you went to all the trouble. Oh, I'm glad. I get so worried about whether or not people like the things I make. Is there any reason they wouldn't? Not particularly, just something I think. About a lot. You worry too much. I'm being honest, I love these decorations you made for me. I can't help it. I reach out to pat her on the head. Her face turns a slightly per shade of crimson. Oh! What is it? Dad used to pat me on the head like that when I was little. He always did it on Christmas after he gave me my present. So it must be something pretty intimate for her. Sorry, I don't know. No, I don't mind when you do it, Koji. With that look on her face. This girl is just too cute for her own good. So, since everything is fine, then I should probably go home. You can stay, Fleck. My home's open to you, Santa. Even if it's not very big. I think it's cozy in here. After all, as long as you're happy, that's the important thing, Koji. Anyway, I don't need to stay here any longer. Ouch. See you another time, Koji. See you later, Santa. Remember, use the door, not the window. Okay. As she walks out and I close the door, I hear something crash outside. Okay, now we need to tell her use these stairs. And don't jump through the window that is in the corridor. I'm sure she's fine, but I'll check just in case. Well, we'll find out if she was fine in the next episode, I guess. For now, hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.